We've now got some information stored inside the cities table. So now we need to figure out how to somehow fetch it or retrieve it. To do so, I'm going to delete this statement, and I will replace it with a very simple way of pulling information out of a table. We are going to write select star from cities. I'm then going to run this, and we can see the 4 different cities we've added up to at this point in time. Cool. You can see that pulling information out of a table in a very basic way is somewhat straightforward. You might be curious, what does the star right there really mean though? Well, the star inside this query means that we want to get all of the different columns inside of that cities table. It's kind of a shortcut. It means give us all the different columns. If we want to, we can designate just specific columns we want to retrieve out of our table. So for example, if we only wanted the name and country columns, we could write out select name, country from cities. Let's try that out really quickly. I will replace the star with name, country. If I run that, I get only those 2 columns. We can also do, say, the name and the population. So we get name and population, and of course there's no limit to how many we put on here. So I can also specify name, population, area. We can change the order in which these are listed. So I could put in first the area, then the name, and then the population. Yep, that works as well. We can even list one column multiple times. So for example, I could put in name, name, run that, and I get the name column 3 times in a row. Now this might seem entirely pointless right here, but you'll see very quickly that it's actually quite useful sometimes to be able to print out values from a single column multiple times. You'll see an example of that rather quickly. All right, so that's the basics of pulling information out of a table. We just remember select, list out the columns, or a star if we want to get all of them, then from, and the name of the table that we want to get some information from.